Good morning, YouTube. Here we are, 12 weeks later. We have had 12 weeks of these epic, I hate using the word epic, but it's true, these amazing cheat days. 10, 12, 15,000 calories in one day. And our body has bounced back. We've felt great throughout the week. Kind of feel like crap that night of, sleeping wise, things like that. Your body gets so hot from all the digestion, all the calories consuming, just that much consumption. But I wanted to take a look at the last 3 months, where we started. This guy right here, this was our starting picture. This right here was 6 months of dieting. We were dieting down for our first bodybuilding show, got canceled, no big deal. Decided to kind of steer that into more of like a photo shoot type of thing. So we didn't like really lean down or diet down for like a contest, but we still stayed in great shape, whatever. Here we are this morning, comparison to the two. Here we are in pictures this morning, tried to kind of get the same type of positioning and everything. As you can see from these two pictures side by side, I don't think there's really much difference. And if anything, this morning's picture may look a little bit more muscular, maybe look a little bit more full, a little bit better. It's amazing. It's been an amazing journey these past 12 weeks. It's shown me a lot. If you consider the fact that beforehand, what would it have been? Maybe 2,400 calorie days. Let's just use 2,000 calorie days just to make it easy. That would be over 7 days. That's 14,000 calories in a week, right? And I would maintain, kind of get a little bit bored with the food or whatever, but it's okay. I can kind of just keep going, just push through it, no big deal. But here we are. We're having days where we're having 14,000 calories in that day, plus the 2,000 for the 6 days after that, right? So now we're looking at an extra 12,000 for the week, and then an extra 14,000 on top of that. So now we're looking at 25, 26, 28,000 calories a week compared to 14,000. And we're still staying in shape. I haven't changed any of my workout routine. I'm excited to see where these next 4 weeks go now that the gym, now that actual heavy resistance training will be added into this program. I'm done rambling about this. I'm just excited with the, I guess, kind of results. If you're interested in finding out more about this, Tim Ferriss, The 4-Hour Body, read the book. Get the book. Go through it, scan through it. It's a great read and it teaches you about how to do this. I just wanted to do it for my own experience and see if it really worked. I took it to a huge extreme. Even in the book, he's talking about 5,000, 6,000 calorie cheat days. I took it to 10, 12, 15 because that's just what I like to do. I like to try to reach breaking points. And I don't think I've reached that yet, to be honest with you. Regardless, I have to eat because I am starving. So let's get this breakfast going. I don't know about you guys, but I am starving. There we have our brioche French toast. We have a Cinnabon cinnamon roll. In between each layer, how we stack these things up like bricks. We have our Nutella and our peanut butter. Got some syrup on here. We got some cupcakes if we want them. I'm not sure exactly how we're gonna go about, but I do know that I am going to dig into this because I am hungry. That brioche bread, you gotta give it a shot. If you haven't done it before, go out there, buy yourself a loaf. You'll thank yourself, trust me. You'll see that I've been kind of making these recipes with peanut butter, like pancakes last week, this week. But for some reason, I have been craving peanut butter and Nutella every single week. So I try to make my breakfast around that, so I get that in. So sweet, so delicious. Feels so good once it touches your lips, you know? Half that loaf down. French toast goes down so easy. Pancakes too, like all that stuff. Just goes down quick, goes down easy. But it definitely hits you quick too. Got a couple of these little Entenmann's cupcakes. For some reason I saw them the other day. I just said, you know what, I gotta have those. Craving those too. So that's what these days are all about. Get those cravings in. And not just like a little bit to keep you off, but hammer them in so you don't want it anymore. You can't even look at it. Done with that. Whole loaf of brioche. God. Now let's get into this Cinnabon. Who doesn't love the cinnamon, the frosting? Gotta try one of these things. This is one of the best parts of flying. For me, in my area, that used to be the only time I could get this. Every airport had it. Take off from a flight, grab a Cinnabon or two. Land somewhere, grab a Cinnabon or two. Shit would put, 4, 5, 6 pounds on me real quick. Whew. Gotta stand up, feeling good. Got that French toast out of the way, got the Cinnabon out. Listen, you don't like Cinnabons? I get it. We can still hang out. You don't like crunchy peanut butter? I get it. Hey, to each their own. If you don't like Cinnabons and crunchy peanut butter, at that point, we just can't be friends. There's just too much of a difference between us. But that was a good meal. Lot of sweetness. I was just like thinking about that as I was finished that Cinnabon. It's like it was just so sweet. It's not even like a matter of being full. It's just like that sugar overload. But it's weird because like that's just like sugar. And even though this thing is sugar, because it has a different taste and different like consistency, it doesn't like, I don't really know how to word it because I'm still new at this, right? So it's like, I know I've heard people say like flavor fatigue or something, but maybe there's sugar fatigue, I don't know. But then you get something like this in you and it's like, oh, okay. Not that it perks you up, not that you can eat more of it, but it doesn't slow you down. Like those last couple of bites, I was like slow, not because I'm full, which I am, but just because of the taste. That's gonna do it for breakfast. Haven't decided on what I want for lunch. There's so many different options and I don't really, I have a lot of options floating through my head, but I don't have anything that I'm craving right now, which kind of makes these days tough. I know, why, poor you. Why, it's so tough. But like, I don't know. I just, I just don't have like a craving to like, yes, that's what I want. I've been kind of wanting that ranch and pizza that I had a couple of weeks ago. First time I ever tried ranch on pizza, and I've been kind of like thinking about that. Been thinking about buffalo wings. Been thinking about peanut butter and jelly. Again, it's all just thinking about it like, oh, that would be good, that would be good, that would be good. But nothing like, yes, that's what I want. Like this, like this peanut butter Nutella. That was going to be a staple of today, no matter what. That was going to be a staple of last week, no matter what, because that's what I was craving. So, you'll know when I know, and let's go get some lunch. Back at it again for lunch. Here we are. We got ourselves trying a new place, ordered a cheesesteak, didn't realize what I was getting. It's like this is, I ordered 2 cheesesteaks. This is what it came as. Looks like a big, this is 2. These are 2 orders. I don't know, I don't get it. I don't understand. But got 2 cheesesteaks, got some jalapeno poppers here. Don't know why I just ate that trying to talk, but and then we got a 2-pound, or 1 pound and like 10 ounce strawberry shortcake here, which I've seen a couple of times, been dying to try it. Why not eat it? Why not eat the whole thing? And this is what lunch is going to consist of. Had a great squat and deadlift day, getting our weights back up there. So far we're looking at what, about 4,200 calories today. With this all together, don't know, haven't looked it up, but it'll be up on the screen when we're done. And I'm gonna get to eating. Still having such a, excuse me, having such a hard time wrapping my head around these, like this pita bread or whatever the hell's going on here. I don't know. Glad I ordered 2 though. Cheesesteak, done. Poppers, done. I'm not gonna eat this little pieces of pita bread when I got this delicious looking strawberry shortcake in front of me. I got plenty of carbs right here. I don't need those little scrap pieces of bread. Get out of here with that. It's not too sweet. The strawberry in it is really, really good. There's some sort of other frosting too that it's just good all around, man. Woo! Yeah, I can vibe with this. Woo! That does it for that. 2 pounds of strawberry shortcake. All right, almost 2 pounds of strawberry shortcake down. About 1.25 pounds of cheesesteak down, some jalapeno poppers. Not bad. So that's, I'm starting to go into poundages now, which of course, excuse me. That's clearing some space. Of course, like always, have our calories up there, our macros. For right now though, as we prepare for this competition, I'm gonna start getting these poundages in. So this morning I did not weigh the food. Right now I did, so we're looking at close to 3.5 pounds, or a little bit over, or close, whatever. A little bit over, close to 3.5 pounds of cheesesteak and strawberry shortcake. So happy with that, ecstatic with that actually. That puts in a lot of work over these last 12 weeks. And at this point, I'm just sugar rambling, so I'm gonna get moving on and we're gonna go get some dinner. Twinkies, sponge cake, cream filling, Zombieland approved. This delicious snack is going to be one of our last challenges for tonight. Our only challenge for today, I should say, but one of our last snacks or meals or however you want to say for tonight. Found the biggest box I could, 16 individually wrapped. That's gonna be part of this. We're gonna do a little time challenge, just to have a little bit of fun, see how long it takes to put down this entire box. Now, looking on the back here, this is 16, 640, so about 2,200 calories in this box, a little bit more. So we'll see what happens. Let's get this thing opened. Let's get started. All right, everything's out. I'm gonna leave them wrapped. That's gonna be part of the challenge to unwrap these things too. If you guys wanna do this at home, video yourselves. Hit me up on Instagram, send me your videos. Put down in the comments what your time was if you gave this thing a shot. If you even completed it, whatever the case may be. I got my phone here. I'm gonna set my timer and let's get started. And here we go. Taking on the Twinkie challenge. Definitely should have unwrapped these things beforehand. Would have went by so much quicker. Would have gotten a much better time, felt better about it. But still, if I wasn't stuffing my face right now, you'd see a huge, huge smile on there. Loving this stuff, loving these different challenges. Towards the end here, trying to do everything I can to hold on to each package, just to open up the package. Really wasted a lot of time. Sort of like an inmate, just trying to hold on to the soap those first couple of days. But it is what it is. And here you'll see. Oh. 4 minutes, 2 seconds on my clock. 16 individually wrapped Twinkies down the chute. I would have liked a rounder number like 20. Took a lot longer than I thought it would. Let me get cleaned up here. So that was insane how long that took. That seemed like that seemed like it was taking forever. My hands and my fingers kept slipping off the packaging and stuff. It was everything has like a certain way to do things, and eating is no different. Eating for speed, eating for quantity, whatever the case may be. I'm just finding out these little things here and there. And this thing, I could barely even get the last one open. My fingers kept slipping off of it, but you know, that's what these days are about. It was a lot of fun. The big smile on my face, like, I just like it. So that's probably gonna do me for the night. That's going to look at however many calories are up there with our macros. And we are going to get our weigh-in for tomorrow, which I feel like is gonna be pretty heavy, probably our heaviest weigh-in so far, being that this morning was our heaviest morning weigh-in. But you saw like side by side, look good for 12 weeks of 10 to 15,000 calorie cheat days, and then our normal maintenance calories during the week. It's incredible. It really is. If you told me I could do this 2 years ago, I would have told you you were a damn liar and you did not know what you're talking about. And mentally, I probably couldn't. You know, 2 years ago, if I had one of these types of days, granted it would be a lot less, but if I had one of these days with like a lot of sugar, the next day I would want more donuts. The next day I would want more ice cream. I would stop and get like peanut butter cups or something like that. And then, you know, it snowballs from there. Well, I already had peanut butter cups, so I might as well have Snickers ice cream, or, oh, I might as well have some cookies too, and blah, blah, blah. It all just snowballs out of control. But now I'm disciplined enough, and I think I've set a good enough foundation nowadays. Like, it's not about metabolism. I'll put a picture right here of what I looked like just 2 years ago. Like, this was me at, I think 198, something like that. And this was 2, 3, 4 years of training. It looked like this. And I might get down to like 190, and that was about it. But like, that's all I could do, because I didn't have the consistency. I wasn't going to the gym every day. I wasn't eating the proper foods every single day, right? So now that I am, we can have these huge, huge days and it not really affect us that much. Now, if I was trying to cut down, like really get ripped up, would I be doing this? No, of course not. But I'm just trying to live my life, we are going to do something very, very interesting, very fun, something I've never done before with this series coming up in the next couple of episodes. And not to spoil it, but we're gonna see what we can do with this. So let's get our weight. Enough talking. Let's finish our night out and enjoy the rest of it. I'll see you in the morning. Here we are, 3 days later, like normal. Let's get a weigh in. Let's see what we got, what kind of damage we're looking at. And we are at 177.5. So right back to our 177 mark. Here we're looking, this is what we look like day after. Here we are 3 days later. Still energy-wise, still feeling good. Which, that's been kind of like the most important thing through these 12 weeks is our energy, right? We want to make sure that, I mean, not only are we staying lean, but that wasn't really the goal through the 12 weeks. It was just to see what would happen. I actually expected to gain some weight. We didn't. I had to up my calories, which was very surprising in the beginning. Then I kind of stayed at that raised calorie mark this whole time. Number two, starting the gym now. Normally I gain some weight when I go back to the gym, when I start using resistance, when I start using heavier weights, being that I only had body weight exercises and 25-pound dumbbells. That was all I had, so it was pull-ups, push-ups, a lot of work. So now we're getting back into the gym, 2 full weeks in. That's usually when my body starts responding, so we gained some weight. So in the beginning, when our weigh-ins were 173, 175, something like that, it's normal to be in that 177 range. I do keep myself around 175 to 180 normally. So we're right there, and we're enjoying the hell out of these huge, huge cheat days. It still blows my mind what's happening here, how we're able to do this and still maintain somewhat of a physique, still be very, very happy with our physique, and enjoy all of these foods. Now today was a little weird. The cheesesteaks were, I never had cheesesteaks from this place, the pita bread or whatever the hell that bread was. Very, very weird. But next week we will start our cheat day cut, start adding in some cardio. Now that the gyms are open, that's much easier to do as far as like just going 200 calories and that'll be the plan. So every 5 days, we'll up by 50 calories, so 200, 250, 300, and then we'll reevaluate. So this is gonna be a 4-week cut, and we'll start that next week. So, like always, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Be nice to each other, help each other out. Try to be as positive as possible. I'll catch you in the next one.